I've had the worst day of my life.
What's
happened?
I did something really bad around a year ago, and I slept with someone. When it happened, I genuinely thought that, like, me and Sam were just, like, we were going to break up inevitably, and I just thought we're hanging on by, like, a tiny little thread and we're going to break up. And then he turned around and he was like, I actually want to make this work with you. But
listen, from a guy's point of view, I just wouldn't make any excuses for it or say...
No, I'm not at all. I'm not, but I'm telling you why it's only just come out now.
Are you and Sam together? Like, what's happening?
Yeah, but I don't think for much longer.
I'm probably not going to be the best person in this situation, if I'm honest, ladies, because I'm obviously...
I'm not asking you...
Yeah, no, I know, but I think I'll probably make things worse. And, of course, as always, my loyalty's with Sam, so I'm probably leave you guys to it. See you later, guys.
I'm just like, concerned as to why Jamie, like, walks away.
Well, I guess he's probably just, like, he doesn't know what to say.
Yeah.
Like, he can't be like, oh, it's going to be OK, and he can't be like, oh, you've done the wrong thing, because it's not really his place to say.
No, I know.
And how did it, like, come about? Like, how has it come out a year later?
So it was a mutual friend of mine and Sam's who basically revealed what had happened. I told him everything, and he just said, look, I hope you appreciate I need some space.
And what stopped you from just telling him? You just were like, I can't, you just couldn't bring yourself to it?
No.
I guess it's just
I couldn't bring myself to, like, break his heart like that. How could... I just thought, like, I'd rather it, like, eat me alive and, like, me just have to live with what I've done than, like, to ruin everything. Like, we've come such a long way, and, like, the relationship we're in now is almost like a brand new relationship, like, to what we were a year ago. So then to, like, go back over something that happened during that time just felt like I should have. But I couldn't do it. I know you won't believe a word I say, but I know that we've built such a bond over the last year since everything's happened, and I know this has been bubbling away in my mind for so long. Like, trying to find the right opportunity to say something like that is like, there's just no way I couldn't do it. And it's not because I didn't have respect for you, but it was...
Can't say that after... Zara, look, I'm the first person to hold my hands up and say I've done stuff for sure, but I've never done anything like that. The seediness of consistently when you're calling me to tell me that you can't come home.
It wasn't
when
like
the rest
that.
of your band are at home in bed with their other halves.
It wasn't like that.
So they all leave the studio, and to enjoy that and make that last, I can't. That is not the person I know at all.
No, it's not the person I know either.
You have that in you. That is...
I don't.
You do, Zoe. You don't just do that out of nowhere.
I'm sorry. I've got no justification for anything. The way that I've behaved, the way that I've acted, the things that I've done, just disgusting. Just absolutely disgusting, and I hate myself so much.
This is the thing, Zara. I can't... I can't believe anything you're saying because it's taken this long to even get here.
I know.
And you cannot have a relationship like that. I promised myself I would never be that guy who asked to look at someone's phone, who asked where they were when they come home at 10 p.m. Who are you with? I will never be that guy, and I do not trust myself. You are so good at lying, and that is where it will go, and that is why I cannot be with you.
I want to, like, work through this with you.
How can you work through
But
something
at least try.
that you didn't even feel the guilt until you got caught? You
No,
were still liking his photos. You didn't even feel the guilt. There was no guilt there. You just sat there when I was next to you in Marbella going, you'll have that one. There's no guilt. There isn't. There's guilt now because you've been caught.
It's not. I didn't know how to tell you. How can I do that to you? How can I break you like that?
Because you should have respect. You should have respect for someone.
I just want you to forgive me.
I see absolutely no way, because how can there ever be a way? I can't even trust this.
No, stop! Please stop, please. No, please.
So it's just, for me, I can't do it.
You can. You can do it. You can. You can. Please, I don't want to throw this away. Please. I genuinely believe with my whole heart we can get through this. I really do.
I just think I think I need to just figure out whether I can deal with this. Look, Zara, I can't be around at the moment. I need to go and figure my head out. And I just need space. It's all over the press. Everyone knows, and it's so embarrassing, mate.
Don't let that hinder your decision. Just remember what you and Zara had internal to you guys.
Well, mate, so when I spoke to Zara in the park, I didn't give her an answer because if I'm honest with you, I couldn't. She was in floods of tears, and
Right.
I couldn't do it. I was like, I can't break up with you. It's too hard.
Got to say though, you know, after meeting her, I did feel, you know, bad for her. She is in a bad way.
Yes.
Yeah, situation for everyone involved, but she really is upset, man. Like legit.
But I always, I never doubted that she would be. We're all upset.
She did give me a letter to deliver to you.
God, there's always a breakup letter, isn't there?
This isn't just a letter. This is a thesis. I did wash my hands.
Oh, yeah, it's big. Dear Sam, since you've been away, I've been doing a lot of reflecting on a lot of things. I've reflected on my life before I met you, on our life together, and also on the kind of life I want to live. Before I continue with some of the things I need to say, I just want to tell you again, I'm so sorry with my whole entire heart for what I did. I'm so deeply ashamed of my actions and the way I have hurt you. I was selfish, immature, and stupid. There is no excuse. Jesus. Oh, mate.
Heavy stuff, mate. Heavy stuff.
That's tough.
How does that make you feel?
Not great.
Gritty.
I don't know, mate. I don't know. My heart's telling me call her now and say, come round. My head's obviously like, that's just the most stupid decision you've ever made, mate. So...
Which would you rather go with, your head or your heart?
I know that my head is right. And I know my heart's weak. Always has been.
The tricky situation that you're in is because it was so against the grain of what your relationship was going on. You were properly into each other, everything was going smoothly, and then boom, you hit with this news. It's kind of like, what's the difference between then and now?
I don't see any.
Well, this is the thing. This is what you're going to have to ascertain.
But this is when Zara's like, we weren't in a good place. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
When you think about it again, you're like, the deceit of it, like every problem that was with it, you're just like, I just don't think I'll ever be able to look myself in the mirror, mate. I just don't think I can. I have thought so many times, Rez, of how I can get past it. Like, what loophole will allow my mind and brain to be okay with it, because I miss her so much.
Yeah.
Like, there's got to be some way that I can forgive myself for getting back with her, and I just can't seem to get there.
Do you feel that it would be letting yourself down, taking her back?
Yeah. I just think that it's like, dude, how can you allow yourself to be treated like that?
So, like, it's been a roller coaster, if I'm honest.
You need to remember you're not the first person to do this, and you're definitely not going to be the
Yeah.
last. Like, you weren't going out with the Pope. Sam's no saint himself. He's been in these situations, so he knows what it feels like. He knows what you're going through right now. I know that you can, like, really, really beat yourself up, and you like villainize yourself, and you make yourself feel so bad, and then all you want to do is try and get them back. You'll literally do anything. Like, I mean, I know that you've done some gestures, and there's been quite a few, right?
Yeah, there's been a lot.
Where are you at now with gestures? What's the latest?
I got him, like, an eternity ring.
Right.
And he was wearing it.
That's a good sign.
I know,
That's
right?
a good sign.
There's so much love there between us, and I just want another chance to prove to him how much I love him, and I'm not going to stop.
He kind of needs to, I guess, say where his head's at. Has he told you?
I think he knows in his heart that we can rebuild what we've had. I know a lot of trust has gone. I get that.
He will come to you. Just takes time.
What's that?
Nothing. How are you?
I am ever so slightly cold, but good. What have you been up to?
Not much, really. Not much at all. I miss you a lot. And obviously, I've been trying really hard to reach out to you in every way that I can. And
I appreciate you reaching out. I really appreciate you reaching out, and I understand it comes from a good place. But I don't need gifts.
all I've wanted to do is prove to you how much I love you and I want to be with you. I know that I've really up, but I love you so much.
I know I love you. I know that very, very well. I know I love you because I didn't want to break up with you. I wanted to be with you forever.
I love you too.
But I also know that I don't think I trust you.
You can trust me.
Because in my heart of hearts, I can see it happening again.
Never in my life would I ever look at anybody else but you. I love you so much, and I'm looking you in the eye and telling you I love you so much. So much. I really, really do. If you love me enough, then you will give me a chance.
I don't know. I can't give you an answer. I'm sorry.
How's everything been? Has it been nice to, like, have a bit of a break and...
Yeah, it's been good. I mean, I've just moved into my new house, so I'm
That's
living
exciting.
on my own.
It's really exciting.
I know. You
Does
have to come
Sam know?
over.
Yeah, I want to see it.
Yeah, Sam knows. I think he thinks it's a positive thing, so...
Yeah. I saw him yesterday, and he did mention that you guys, like, slept together the other night.
God. I'm surprised he, like, told you about that. Wow.
Did you stay the night?
Yeah. It was very, like, emotional for me to, like, sleep with him. Because I think there's a lot of, like, tick boxes to, like, getting back together. Obviously, a big one is, like, would he be able to ever have sex with me again? Like,
Yeah.
would he be able to sleep with me again? Would I be able to stay in his bed? And it was really nice. It was just, like, old time. Like, it was just like we were together
I think
again.
it's confused him for sure. Like, I think he's like, I don't want to give her, like, false hope by, like, sleeping with her. But then he's also like, but at the same time, like, that's what he wanted to do in the moment. So I think if he was set in his mind that he didn't want to give it another go, then he wouldn't even be, like, speaking to you or seeing you. Do you know what I mean?
I know. I really, really hope and pray that he can just say, do you know what? Let me just try and move on from this.
It is really tricky. I feel like, I think you guys really need to have a conversation where you're not going around in circles and you decide how you're going to move forward one way or the other. You might regret just not giving it a go.
I'd be inclined to agree.
It's tough because I've jumped back into things in the past and not been ready. And for example, with Tiff, I took it out on you for an incredibly long time, and things became tit for tat, and it just got. I don't want that for me, or us, or you. For me, it's now, can I trust you?
Why are you speculating about something that I can guarantee won't happen? Like, I would never...
I can't go through that again. I have a fraction left.
I have had enough time to think and think and think, and I want this more than anything in the world, and you just have to, unfortunately, jump in feet first sometimes and be like, do you know what? I love this girl, and I'm going to take the risk.
What happened has scarred the fuck out of me. It just has. And maybe that makes me a hypocrite because of the things I've done to you, and I understand that, but I can't run away from the fact that it scarred me. I want time just to fucking be sure.
It's just hard, I guess, and maybe I'm being selfish. It's because I love you so much, and I love you more than I ever have done.
So give me time. I know this isn't a very nice park for us. Obviously, it's got a lot of bad memories. We effectively broke up here, but I wanted to bring you back here to say what I've got to say. I've spoken to, like, a lot of people about what's happened between you and me. My family, my closest friends, and I've done like a lot of thinking within myself. I'm not ready to let you go. I just can't ignore how I feel. I would rather regret trying and it failing than not trying at all. And I think that, you know, if you still would like to, I would like to see if we can get through this.
Why do you think I'm here? I'm not crying because I'm sad. I'm not sad. I feel relieved. I feel relieved because I feel like for so long, like, you know, we have spent some time together and I haven't known where your head's at, and every day I go to sleep when I'm not with you and I wonder what you're doing, what you're thinking, and you know, I've invested my whole brain into like trying to get you back. So to know that some of it has paid off and you're willing to give this a go with me, it's honestly everything I ever wanted. So thank you. I want you to know I won't let you down with anything, and you have my whole heart.
I love you.
I love you more than anything in the whole world.
Moons and stars.
Moons and stars.